So the attorney that's been going after R. Kelly, Michael Avenatti, the same guy that represented Stormy Daniels in the situation with Donald Trump, he has been arrested in New York because he was extorting Nike for money. Now we're going to get to the things that he was doing with that, but let's go a little bit further back before this happened. This Michael Avenatti guy has a lot of things going on, and he had got divorced from his wife. This guy owes a lot of child support, and he owed a lot of spousal support from that case. Now I'm gonna put up the receipts on that so you can see yourself what he owes, and then we'll talk about the two things that he's been recently charged with. Now, his ex-wife that he got divorced from, they made agreements on child support, spousal support. They split a lot of assets up. Okay. So he wasn't even paying his son's health insurance. That's not cool, Michael, at all, to not pay that. The woman put up all the receipts. I'm going to show, as you can see here. If you look, this is one sheet, and it's showing that how his child support is $142,000 a month. And then you have his spousal support, $1.5 million a month. And then if you look at the interest, he got almost $4,000 interest on his child support and $51,486.95 interest on the spousal support. As you can see, the total, he is in arrears. Now he said funds to trust. That will be additional $50,000 that he hasn't been paid so far. And it says other, we don't know what that is, and all with interest, $250,000. Now this is the next sheet that I have up here, his child support. As you can see from the sheet, he has a daily interest of $39.50, and that's his child support there. This is his spousal support, the daily interest of $431.94. And then you look at here what they're talking about. Now he's more than $2 million in the hole that he isn't paying. Now, looking at all this, it makes sense with the R. Kelly situation because he needs a money grab. So he gets on this high profile case with the Stormy Daniels and Trump because this guy owes more than $2 million, as we can see here based on all the court paperwork. He gets off of that. Once that die out, jump on the situation with R. Kelly, getting with Gloria Allred and piggybacking off of her and want to be the next against Gloria Allred to go after black men because he couldn't take down Trump, what he originally wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to take down Trump, but that wouldn't work because in the system of racism and white supremacy, you're not going to let no white man go down like that, especially for no female police. Not letting that go on. Trust me on that. They're not. No matter how many porn stars Trump pay off, they don't care about that. Now, if it was a black man in office, that would have destroyed him. But a white man, please, that's locker room talk, right? That's just one of them things. They don't care about that. Now, with this other case, now we billing on this guy. He needs money. He not paying his bills. His ex-wife say he not paying the health insurance. He owed child support. He owed spousal support. All right. So from there, once he owe all that, then you get into this case about the Nike extortion out of New York. So what happened is you had one of the coaches that from the AAU, anybody that knows anything about outside sports with your children, AAU is one of the big ones. Well, this coach was claiming that Nike was paying athletes to commit to certain schools and wear their gear. And that's a violation of the NCAA rules. So Avenatti was representing these coaches and telling Nike, look, we know what you're doing. We got evidence of this. I'm going to use my ability to get publicity, and I'm going to put this out to the public, and it's going to embarrass you unless you pay us a certain amount of money, and then we can make this go away. Now, this what he wanted, okay? In court documents, this is what they stated. Federal prosecutors said that Avenatti and the former AAU basketball coach told Nike that they funneled money to recruits. They had the evidence, and then they threatened them. They said that in order to damage the Nike's reputation and market capitalization, unless the company paid them at least $22.5 million, that'll take care of Mr. Avenatti's child support, his spousal support, wouldn't it? $22.5 million. He'll get his cut off of that, a couple of million. He'd be good. So see why Avenatti had to be a part of that? Avenatti is a scum. That's basically what he is. He's being a criminal. The U.S. attorney said that he used his ability as a lawyer and used his law license to extort things from people. And they say that's not being a lawyer, that's being a criminal. And rightfully so. So this guy run around here talking about he the champion of taking down R. Kelly, but yet he's a criminal extorting money from Nike. So since you know that he don't take care of his children like he's supposed to, right? He not taking care of his responsibilities. His ex-wife could have called him a deadbeat dad. Then he's trying to extort money from Nike, but yet he puts out a tape talking about he got a tape of R. Kelly. How do we know you didn't doctor that tape? Just so you can get money off of that too. We can't trust a person as a criminal. That's just normal, right? Then on top of that, he has wire fraud and bank fraud charges. He was charged with embezzling a client's money to pay his debts and defrauding a bank with false tax returns to obtain loans. Now, the case in New York, the case in California is unrelated. But with Avenatti, it's all related. Because remember, he embezzled money, just like what I just read, to pay his debts and defrauding a bank with false tax returns to obtain loans. So see how everything connects together with Avenatti? He owed money here. I'm going to try to get Nike. I'm going to finesse this client. I'm going to defraud a bank. I mean, this guy is just a classic criminal. So Avenatti need to go sit himself down somewhere. He don't need to be trying to say he getting involved with R. Kelly or whatever else he got going on. See, I love this time period, the age of exposure. You trying to take down everybody else, and then you so dirty it's not even funny. You got mud smeared all in your face. You trying to walk around here like you the champion of righteousness, and you care about so-called black people and black women and anything else. You don't care about nothing. You was trying to line your pockets, you criminal. That's all you was doing. And it came out, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this Michael Avenatti guy. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen with the R. Kelly situation. He going to fall off on that because he got big problems. He got Fed problems. But I think Gloria Allred going to say, you know what? She's going to be like, if those of you who watched the movie before Avengers Infinity War, when Thanos say, guess I'll do it myself. I guess that's Gloria Allred. I guess she'll get her Infinity Gauntlet and say, I guess I'll go after R. Kelly myself. You know, she's the old Thanos herself. She's trying to snap somebody into existence. Only black men, though. I don't see her going after white men for nothing they do. Not at all. But, you know, let's see. Because, you know, at first, and we all were speculating that she kind of passed this off to Avenatti. So, you know, her name wouldn't constantly bring up because people going at her saying, oh, she's only going after black men. She don't go after white men when they do anything wrong or something similar. Just us. But let's see if she picked this up, because she is not going to sit here. And even though she is involved, but she wasn't directly involved, like keep pushing. But now watch she come back to the forefront and say that old Gloria Allred. She ain't nothing but an old devil.